Today we're talking about freedom.
Okay, so Labea, what are we talking about today?
The Liberty Bell.
The Liberty Bell, thank you. Okay, Trevor, go ahead and turn our lights off. Macy, can you see this? Nope, keep it on the board, can you see it? Okay, the Liberty Bell is a symbol of our country. It stands for America's independence. On July 8th, 1776, the Liberty Bell rang out to announce that the United States had become a new country. Later, the Liberty Bell cracked, so it no longer could be rung. It weighs more than 2,000 pounds. The Liberty Bell cracked the first time it was rung. Today, people can see the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia. Visitors can look at the bell and think about when it rang to declare freedom. This is a picture of the Liberty Bell. Okay, Trevor, go ahead and turn our lights on. Macy, stay right there. Okay, let's look over here at our picture of the Liberty Bell. You help us come on over. All right. Who's sharing? Okay, got him, Macy? Okay, so Ellie, nice and loud, tell us what this is.
The yoke.
Okay, that is called the yoke, and it's the block of wood that holds the bell, right? Okay, very good. Daniel, what's next?
This is the crack in the bell.
Okay, very good. Thank you. And Nova, what is this?
The clapper.
And what is the clapper?
It hangs below the bell.
It hangs in the bell. It's what makes the noise, right? Very good. We also have some interesting facts we would like to share. Why don't you guys come on over? Okay, Grayson.
It cracked in 1846. It didn't ring again.
Very good. Avery?
The words on the bell mean we are all free.
Okay.
The gap bolts were added to the crack so that it wouldn't get worse.
Good. So they added some bolts to the crack so that it wouldn't get worse. Now there's one more thing I want to share with you before we go. So Macy, you stay right there.
No. Go where?
Okay. Trevor, go ahead and get our lights.
Liberty Bell. Let freedom ring. We are in Philadelphia. Wow, look at that bell. It has a big crack in it. It is the Liberty Bell. Sam tells us about it. It is from 1752. It hung in the center of town. When it rang, people would gather. Sam tells a story. The bell rang in 1776. People came. They heard good news. America had been part of England. Now it was a free country. People celebrated. We touched the bell. What is it made of? Metal. It has words on it. They say we are all free. When did it get this big crack? In 1846. The bell rang. Crack. It did not ring again. The bell is quiet, but freedom rings. Yoke. The Liberty Bell hangs from a block of wood called a yoke. Words. The words on the bell are from the Bible. Crack. This gap was intentionally drilled into the bell to fix it after it cracked. The gap keeps the two sides from vibrating and cracking the bell even more. Clapper. The clapper hangs in the bell and was once used to ring it. Celebrated. Observed in a special way. Metal.
Okay, we are going to pause that there. And I would like you to get out your booklet with the Liberty Bell on it. Now, boys and girls in here, we've already talked about this, so we're sharing with the other classes. So the Liberty Bell was made in London. On July 8, 1776, the Liberty Bell rang out in Philadelphia to summon the citizens to hear the first public reading of the Declaration of Independence. So they joined everybody together to read the Declaration of Independence and celebrate the fact that they were free. The Liberty Bell is rung for important events in history, but is it really rung and ringing and making noise? No, they just pretend or say that they're going to ring the bell. The Liberty Bell represents America's freedom and independence. And some facts that we learned and thought were really cool was that the Liberty Bell weighs more than 2,000 pounds. That would be probably like taking everybody in this room and putting us on a scale, and we would weigh as much as the Liberty Bell. That's kind of crazy. The Liberty Bell cracked the first time it was rung. And in fact 3, everybody help us with this answer. Today in Philadelphia, you can see the Liberty Bell. So if you need to know how to spell Liberty Bell, remember it's right at the top of this paper, Liberty Bell. And you're going to write that as your answer to fact 3. Now, I know we learned a lot about the Liberty Bell, and we hope you did too. All right, and let's give Macy a round of applause for being a wonderful